You're going to wear a blanket?
Absolutely, I'm going to wear a blanket.
Because
Reina,
it's cold.
welcome back to the SourceFed podcast. Here we are, gathered today by some of your fellow Episcopalians. I don't know.
I was like,
what?
are we really going? Is this real? Okay, we're going.
Did I sound churchy when I said that?
Yeah,
Here
you
we
did.
are.
Here we are gathered. Here we are
it's like
gathered,
marriage.
yeah.
Gathered here today.
It's because there's black
Today.
folk.
We're we're
'cause
all
there's black folk
it's a
on this
Baptist
week.
church.
It's fine.
Oh my God,
Did you guys get your
thanks.
drink orders?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
that's fantastic.
I feel like
Thank
I'm on the dang Amtrak right now.
They do not give you drinks on the Amtrak.
Oh yeah, you got to go to a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and Harry
I've
Potter
never-
when they get on the train and then they're like, hey,
There's Amtrak and Harry Potter.
hell yeah.
Yeah, and they have
You've
great
never
service,
watched Harry
apparently.
Potter?
Not
You
really.
never seen it?
No.
Well, I'm gathered here today with all my other friends, Sophia,
Hey.
Ricky,
Hello.
Reina.
Reina.
What do you guys do here for the people who don't know, you two individuals?
What do I do?
We know what you
Nobody
do.
cares, Reina. I'm just kidding.
We don't care what's going on
Please subscribe
YouTube.com.
Please subscribe to Super Panic Frenzy.
Super Panic Frenzy. Please subscribe and watch every video. And then after that, go to youtube.com/peoplebelike.
What does that sound
happening?
like?
Why
What do
are
you
you
think it sounds
twitching?
like?
Darren always tells me not to touch the microphone, but it's really fun. It's like a toy in your face.
I like it though. I've been touching it too. Like
You know what's
Absolutely.
weird?
Toy
It
in
makes me
your
feel
face.
safe.
That's
It
what
makes
she
me
There's
said.
feel
something
safe
about it.
too.
we're on
Yeah.
a ride.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. We're like strapped in, ready to go.
Is
Yeah.
this why people buy guns? It makes you feel safe when you have something you can hold on to.
Oh, hey,
Okay,
Even
that's
if it's
a
just in your
difference.
pocket.
It's
Hey,
a
that's
stretch.
different.
It's
We
a
weren't.
reach.
I mean, I wasn't going.
I mean,
to.
if I had a gun, I would hold it for everything.
Oh.
I gotta
I'm
knock
not
on the
sure where
door.
this is going.
Yeah,
You would shoot your dick off, Will.
I would shoot. I'd be one of those
pretty
people.
convinced.
Well,
I would be one of those
Maybe
people.
not your dick,
Mexico bears,
100%
for
your
sure.
toes. You
My
would
toes.
100% shoot them off.
Oh,
Because you aim them down.
And I would try to act like I didn't. People would be like, "What was that sound?" I'd be like,
There's
"This
no
neighborhood's
acting.
getting a lot worse."
Oh, hell no. There's no acting like you didn't get shot.
I pretend. There's a
You could
hospital
not be
nearby.
quiet.
Said from somebody who's never been shot before,
Well, you never know.
or punched or pinched very
You know where I'm
hard
from,
either.
Ricky?
Pinched very
You're
You
from
know-
Oaktown. You're from a way more hood than I am.
I know some.
You're
I know
from the
some
hood,
gun
sort of the
heaven.
hood. Some gun heaven.
that.
What was that? TD Jakes.
So what do you guys
Okay,
do?
my
So what
bad.
do you do, Ricky? TD Jakes.
My official title is the post-production supervisor. So I help the editors and make sure they have what they need and make sure videos are good between all the channels, because you got like 3 channels in this building or
I
something
know,
like that.
and
we
I
just
can't get enough.
make sure they're all good.
You're
and
taking up all the space.
I'm out of space, man.
You have like a large radius around your common spaces,
And-
like the warehouse. You have, and you were the first one in there before the ink was barely dry on the FHP Exodus. You were just like, "Here's my spot. I'm posted up.
That's
I'm
true. Right
in the middle."
too.
Right in the middle.
It's because you can tell what I consider my personal space if there are cups there,
Oh, that
and
is
I
how you
leave
do it.
cups. That's just like my like.
You leave cups everywhere.
Yeah. I remember when I used to
I
sit
know
next
when
to you and it was
you've
the
been
worst.
in a room.
Well,
I know when you've been in a room.
look, guys, I got a lot of things going on.
No.
in my
Right,
brain.
so you have to
do.
leave the
You
cups
do.
places.
No, you.
I got
you do.
demons.
No.
Sometimes they say I hear voices that
The
say,
cup demons.
cup. Leave a cup if you love her.
Those are the worst kind.
So why would you not leave a cup? Sophia, what do you do?
Anyway, I am the pre-production supervisor.
That's
So
like the other end.
yeah, so I'm the beginning. So everything has to go through me,
I'm the
like
caboose.
time off and like scheduling and what are you guys doing for the day.
I want to thank you publicly, Sophia, for helping me do everything that I should have done as an adult. Like you have even no idea. It
No
wasn't even
idea.
her job. It was not her job.
I will
think
get I will
both
get
of
a
them.
random text like, "Hey, so about,
I need help.
about this. How do I do this? It's health insurance.
got
I
these
don't know.
plans.
This
I've
whole
got
place will not
benefits.
run without these two.
Yeah, yeah.
It just won't.
Wilbur Haynes, how old are you, friend?
22.
Oh my
And-
God.
and I will
What'd I
say,
give to be 22?
I would
I know,
say
right?
I love it.
the level of maturity has escalated quite a bit since you started with us.
Oh
here.
yeah, I realized some shit about myself.
Something.
I was
And
like,
then you fixed it?
yeah, more so in like the past 2 months. I was like, I gotta grown up. I gotta get grown up.
He did text
You have
me
to
that.
adult.
He did text me that one weekend. You were like, "So I'm gonna grow up." I was like, "Great."
Yeah.
Finally,
Just like-
yes.
just
Finally,
like
yeah.
Thank you.
Just stepped in the portal of adulthood.
Yeah,
and that was it.
Because a lot of people don't realize you can't. You can change immediately. You can change immediately. It'll take people a little while to realize or you to get used to it. But if there's something in your life that you say, this is illogical, I do not need to be doing this, you just got to start doing
Now,
it.
how do you induce that onto someone? Because Septic needs to go through that epiphany.
You have to want it yourself. You
Yeah.
can't listen to it
So
from
it's
anyone
literally
else.
never going to happen with Suppy.
Because
So I'm screwed.
being septic
That's
is
it.
fun. I bet you.
It's not fun to be his partner.
Oh, sure, but that's probably not his concern at all, much really at all.
Actually, I'm kidding. I love Super Frenzy.
I
just joking.
I'm jealous of him
I love
constantly.
something.
She's
Why?
joking, but
You don't think I want to sit next to you in a room all day
And play video games.
and play video games with you
Yeah,
all
it's
day?
true. Yeah,
Dude,
it's pretty legit.
I could have if I tried.
You could have.
If I
You're
put
really
in
good at
effort.
Street Fighter. Very proud of you.
I can play one game.
It's Street Fighter?
Do people play video games anymore?
No.
yes, of course they do. What do you
course
mean
they do.
people? What do you mean people?
That's
have,
my world.
What do you
seen them,
mean
though?
people?
Have you seen video games recently?
Yeah.
Steve plays
I
video
haven't
games.
really.
They're very,
Oh,
very,
oh,
very
I was
realistic.
just over there and we were
things.
playing Guitar Hero.
And I don't think they even
does that
showed the
count?
thing, the new Guitar Hero. Yeah, that counts. But like
New
they're getting so
Guitar Hero?
advanced. There's
No,
like a new
new.
Guitar
Yes,
Hero
there's
where
a
you
new
can.
Guitar
Oh,
Hero. There
not-
are 3 frets,
not
and it's in
interested.
2 rows, so there are 6 buttons, but it's easier to...
But isn't it like you can? It's like virtual reality.
That was a violin you were just doing, right? That was like a cello move.
Oh, what was I doing?
I don't know. Some kind
a
of banjo.
guitar.
Okay, I mean,
I didn't see you play that.
I
night.
hate playing. What's that game that you guys
Rock
play?
Band?
Rock
Hero.
Band. I like
Oh,
it.
Rock Band
Okay.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
I
that's what
like
we're
it,
playing.
but
So
it's
good.
kind of embarrassing for me.
No!
No, it is for me too.
I love it.
I'd rather just sing.
Well,
I don't want to.
it's basically karaoke.
I don't want to play the instrument because
It's like
I don't have enough
super voice.
rhythm.
Not if you have some pipes,
You
like
just
like
gotta
our friend
practice.
Sophia. You can do it.
Yeah.
I'm just bad at it. I was never very good.
I really freaking love the drums.
The drums are, I'm a little better at the drum. I play,
So
I,
make
I fiddle
noise.
with drums, but no, sir. There's rhythm and timing.
True.
There's hand-foot separation.
It's true. Oh my god,
Sir.
separation.
That's true.
So
The
difficult. You
meaning
have to
the
learn.
drums.
If you think it's anything like playing the drums in
No,
real life,
yeah. It is not.
No,
It is not.
definitely not.
It's not at all.
guitar-
I have drummer friends.
the
It's
guitar ain't
not-
like guitar in real
Yeah.
life either.
Yeah.
None of them is like it is in real life. Even
Yeah,
the
singing is definitely not
Not
like
even
that in
singing.
real life. Definitely.
No,
not
because I know
like-
I'd sing way better than
Yeah.
Yeah,
than
you're
the
trying to
scores I
like
get.
match a thing and hit a bar, and it's like this doesn't feel right.
So we got a lot of news stories a couple news stories that we're gonna cover. First, one of the first ones that we want to bring up is one of my favorite things to happen in a long time.
too. Me
the
too.
artist currently known as Shia LaBeouf. This weekend, or this right now, going on right now.
Right now.
He has organized that all of his movies will be shown in a theater. And he is in there enjoying some of them, sitting around for people to just come and look at.
Yeah, at first I thought it was like, oh, is it at least for like a charity? No, it is not. It's for him. It's literally for him, and the shot is angled in a way where you just see his face. So sometimes it's dark and you just see the outline of his white hoodie. It's so funny.
And apparently he's cried a couple of
Wait,
times.
he
has?
cried a couple times. He's fallen asleep a
I know
couple
he's fallen
times.
asleep.
It's hilarious. Every time he falls asleep, Amanda and I Skype each other, so we've been like keeping each other on
Wait,
track.
Have
so-
you been
It's great.
monitoring this? Is this like in the background of
yeah.
this? Is this
Oh,
just
yeah.
captivating?
Yeah, they have it up. You had it up this morning.
for like 5 minutes.
It's great. It's
For like
it's
5
weird.
minutes.
It's very
And then
exciting.
I came back in the room and turned that shit off. It's like, oh,
I know,
okay,
it's
enough of
really
this.
dumb,
Let's
but-
get some work done.
Weirdly enough, it's very exciting because he doesn't move at all, and you don't realize how much time is passing when you're watching him. But then when he like shifts around, you're like, "What is he gonna do? Is he doing something?"
So it's like hypnosis.
It's a little bit. Hypnosis.
Well, he knows what he's doing because he's all on this like performance art kick and just being like weird and crazy. But it's like people
love
seem to dig it.
performance art.
People
I
seem
love
to
it
dig
though.
You
It
just
is
love
so
him.
cool.
I
And it's
just
free
just
too,
love
it.
right?
Yes.
Like no one has
Yeah.
to pay for it.
Well, the cool thing is, whenever he goes to the bathroom, this is what Amanda told me. But every time he goes to the bathroom, the movie stops, so it pauses. The whole theater lights up, and he goes to the bathroom, and people are allowed to come to the camera, and they like make faces at the camera.
Wait,
and,
whenever
like,
he has to go to the
Oh,
bathroom?
wow.
Oh, so there's like all eyes are on Shia in this theater.
Oh,
or wherever
absolutely.
it
Oh,
is,
yeah, absolutely. And I'm assuming they're like bodyguards or something.
Where is this?
whatever.
Where is this happening? This
New
must have
York.
been
It's in New
okay. It
York.
must have been like
Yeah.
a somewhat public, or because there's like people in that theater.
Yeah, there's
it's
some
like
people,
packed
and
out.
you can supposedly just go in and out of it. Like there's no tickets, there's no paying for it. You just go in and out of
What
the
I
theater,
really
that's it.
respect him for is this is like he keeps coming up with like the thing that he did last year where you said anybody can come in a room and do whatever they want to me. He's coming up with actual new ways to just
yeah.
be creative and expressive.
It's very
called-
much
Yeah.
this generation type of thing to be doing, I think.
Yeah, I think he's really leading an artistic movement right now. I don't know. Some people could get mad at him. He's been arrested and shit, but
No, that's cool.
What
I
do
mean,
you think
it's
goes on?
I know that's what I
What
was
is
thinking.
that?
Like, what is
yeah.
happening?
What ticks
his
in here?
mind?
Do you think?
whatever he wants, I guess.
I think it's a thing.
What do you think he's
where
thinking when he's watching the movies?
Yeah, and well, I don't know. I mean, Transformers.
Could you really enjoy? Oh yeah, Transformers. I would love to watch
Holes.
Transformers
First of all,
with him.
Holes
Yeah.
was what we were waiting
Even
for.
Stevens, that movie.
Steven
What about the
Stevens.
movies he's barely in? Does he still show those too?
I don't know. It's
I
72
don't
full
think so.
hours.
How many
I
movies?
Yeah, I
forgot
guess
what
yeah.
they
I don't-
were.
Is
Was
there
he
a
in
lot of
Wall
movies that
Street?
he's
He was
barely
in Wall
in?
Street, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Wasn't that one?
Yeah.
Oh, remember that movie where he like is like he's like he keeps getting on the phone, his cell phone, and a woman on the other end's like, "Don't go down that street or you're gonna be dead." And he's like, "Oh," and he's got a hot girl with him. Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye. Oh
Eagle
yeah.
He's done a lot of
Eagle
movies.
Eye.
Wow, he has.
He
Yeah.
has. I mean, after Even Stevens, he kind of took off for a while there.
Where'd
He was
that
doing
girl
a lot of
go?
stuff.
Where'd Ren go?
Yeah.
She became the voice of Kim Possible.
Oh yeah. I was like,
And
wait,
Ron
what?
Stoppable,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
was the
Will
Corey,
Friedle?
Corey Matthews' brother.
Yeah.
I do
From,
believe.
I
Did you
didn't
not
know
realize
that.
that?
That's adorable.
Kim Possible.
Yeah.
How did I know that?
Kim Possible was my favorite.
It was.
Dude, I
loved
like
it.
that
Call
show.
me,
Love
beat
her.
me if you want to reach me.
If you want to page me.
It's
And
okay.
Raven was in
What's
it
the
too.
sitch? Oh, was Raven a
Raven
voice
is
in that?
this the black girl in there is just Raven. It's just Raven. It's just Raven. Damn girl.
Doesn't Kim Possible's like do 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 do?
Yeah.
It sounds like
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
A little bit. At least what you
yeah.
just did there.
I know what
You
is
just
that?
let, you
It's
just
just
let
in
her,
there.
you incepted all of us right
It's
now.
incorrect. I know.
Yeah, it is.
But I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I don't know that
Yeah,
one.
but it's very Power Rangers-y.
And also, what's his name
It's
was in
my
it?
brain now.
The smart guy.
Oh yeah,
Smart
yeah.
guy
He's
was
the friend.
the
Taj?
He's the
computer
big,
guy.
Taj,
Yeah.
wait,
I
the
just-
smart guy?
Smart guy, yeah.
Taj Mowry?
He's the tech savvy guy, like her friend.
I played football against that kid once. I tackled him.
Really?
Wait, him? Really?
Yeah, he's real. We played. So he played at Westlake High. We were, I think we're the same age, and we were in the
Wait.
CIF semifinals. Oxnard High School versus Westlake High School,
That's adorable.
and we were both. It was great. We had pads on, and we were both on special teams, which is like whenever the ball is kicked. So it was a kickoff, and like I think we kicked to his team, and he either ran the ball back, and I like threw a block on him. I touched him.
That's awesome.
I thought he was.
He's kind of ripped too now.
Yeah,
He
he's-
went to
yeah, he's
like
big.
he went to
He's
Berkeley to
bigger.
play
Could he beat up
football.
Shia
I believe.
LaBeouf though?
Berkeley to play football.
No.
Yeah,
Shia is
yeah.
too
He got drafted as a
messed
not
up,
drafted,
probably.
but he whatever as a running back. I don't think he started, or I don't know if he even
great.
Wow.
played, but he
I mean,
definitely.
still
went to play.
impressive,
Yeah, yeah. He
regardless.
went from child actor to whatever. That's
I
why
love
I
it.
think Shia is off the deep end. I think it's like a thing where you're a child actor and you've accomplished so much success and fame, and you get to a certain point, and it's like, well, I've done everything there is to do.
Is it really the
I'm
deep
there.
end though, or is it
Or not
like?
not the deep end. Maybe
So
the,
far, he seems to be doing okay. He's not
Yeah, I
hurting
don't think
anyone.
he's-
He's not hurting
Yeah.
anyone.
Wait, I do have something weird though. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Franco.
James Franco.
James
See,
Franco.
he
Okay.
scares me.
All right.
I like his movies, but he scares
Yeah,
me.
you know-
Scares you?
Yeah.
he
Seems like a
scares me
friendly
too.
stoner. He
Here's the
seems like a
thing.
really
He seems like a
friendly,
friendly
smart stoner.
But he's a brilliant Ivy League graduate.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
really
there's
smart.
that. He's also academically smart and scholarly,
He's
right?
teaching at like USC or UCLA
He
or something.
teaches at NYU. Sometimes,
NYU,
like
excuse me.
legitimately.
I sold him
but-
short.
No, no.
Pardon me.
But Camille, you know Camille.
Oh yeah, your friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Camille and he went to art school together for like a semester, and one of the projects was, I don't really know what it is, some kind of like I don't know if it was impressionism or whatever, but it had nothing to do with anything he was doing, and he decided to do performance art instead, and he ate paint and he shit it out. James Franco. And when I heard about that, I was like, I get performance art
I
like
hope
to
it
a
wasn't.
degree.
I hope it wasn't lead based.
Oof. I mean, it probably was. He really does not care.
Death.
But when I think of Shia LaBeouf, like, I'm always afraid that it's going to get to that because James Franco seems fine, right? He's just stoned. He's kind of happy. He makes funny movies.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then there's like stuff like that. And you're like, what is it that makes you do that?
It's just when you're young and you're good looking and you're a man and you're famous and you have money.
I think once you
can do a lot of things.
you have a lot at your
I feel like
disposal, so you
once
just
you-
want to test it all
Yeah.
out.
You wanna
think
test it all out.
Once you accomplish like a certain position or stature, which I feel like a lot of people are always kind of pursuing, like once you're there and you have it and you're in it and everybody's sucking your dick and telling you how wonderful you are, I think it just is sort of like, well, whatever. I don't really care enough. I feel like famous people at a certain point or people who have a lot of money like are psychologically just different.
There's
Psychologically
definitely-
different.
Like
Yeah.
they're different. How they perceive money is different. I feel like even interpersonal
People.
relationships are different because it's like everybody thinks I'm great, so I don't know. I just think things are different, and like doing these things that otherwise would be like off the wall or off color. It's like one, I don't give a fuck what people think because I'm the shit and I have a bunch of money. It doesn't matter. And two, this is like, what's the logical next step? Like movie game, psh, whatever, done. Let's do something. Let's like push the envelope or some shit.
It's just so weird because with art, you can always do that. There's no like envelope to push. Like, it's
Yeah.
just
It's
in all
true,
directions.
keep
which
going.
is why
You
it's
could just keep going,
pretty
yeah.
cool. And like
Yeah.
the shy stuff is like, yeah, he doesn't seem like he's like gone like the
No,
way of Lindsay or
it's-
Britney or anything.
yeah.
He's just like,
No, that's
He's
why
not
I'm saying
out
I
of
don't
his
think
mind.
it's-
He's
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
him cracking
Yeah.
under pressure at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's always weird because I always feel like there's such a sense of fearlessness, but it's not really fearlessness. It's really just kind of the self-inflated, like delusional, nothing can touch me sensation.
I think so.
Because that's not fearlessness. That's just delusional.
it's
But-
true. It's this. It's like the teenagers when they're driving, they get this sense of euphoria.
Oh,
That's why teenagers die all the
Speaking
time.
Oh,
of
really?
teenagers,
Dying.
Oh,
being dick bags.
Okay, the other story we're gonna talk
Segue.
about. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry.
Bruh.
All my information.
Great moderating, Wilbur. Real good.
The other story that we want to talk about, video that went viral this week.
Yes.
I saw it on the front page of Reddit. You guys may have seen it wherever you've seen it. Was of an older man. He doesn't show him, but he sounds like
A dad.
He
He's a
sounds like
dad.
that. He says
An
dad.
authority
He's an
figure.
authority.
He's the neighborhood watch.
He's just an adult in the neighborhood.
Listen, sir, I'm
Yeah.
a nerd.
Around this
That was
school,
mean.
and apparently there's these group of kids who drive around, and oftentimes they like run past lights and are driving recklessly. And the guy comes up to the car window with a camera, and he shows the kid in the video and the other kids in the car, and he's like, "Hey, I caught you. I got you on video camera that you guys are doing these things. You need to stop driving reckless around here. My kid goes to this school." And the kid's like, "Man, no, man, shut up." Well, not shut up. He's like,
He was like,
"Whatever."
all right, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then he must have said, as the man with the camera was
walking away.
it was all over.
Yeah.
And he said something
He
to
said
him that
I'm
you
going to
can't
call
hear.
the police
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
tell
call
them
the-
that you
You
molested
molested
me.
Yeah, and tell him
And
that
then the
you.
dude walked back over and
And he was like,
"Come
what?
again?"
Try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a video of him walking up to your car, not touching you, telling you what you did wrong, telling you he has evidence that you did something
Yep.
wrong. He's walking away. So he called the cops and said, "Hey, yeah, he molested me."
Even though this guy has video
Yeah,
proof
he
and
did it.
evidence.
And he was
Yeah,
like, "Yeah,
exactly.
you did. You touched me. You
You
touched,
touched me.
Right,
You,
bros?
you molested me.
And
That's
then
what he
he-
sounded.
You molested
me,
bro. You
You
molested me.
molested me.
And then he like points to everybody, the other kids in the
Yeah, and
back
they're
of the
like,
car.
Like,
He's
I
like,
saw
I
it.
saw it.
All these guys saw it. You molest. I can't.
"Why would you do this?"
I don't know. But the kids ratted him out, so it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because he actually did call the police, which is why he got into so much trouble because it's a false allegation, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's molestation and like semi-child molestation. I'm assuming because it's a high school, so it's like a really big deal.
Yeah.
And he got into like a shit ton of trouble. What does he
You're
get kicked
molesting
out?
me.
Yeah, he got kicked out of the school.
I think he's facing charges, or
Yeah.
he maybe is
Child
going
Protective
to
Services had to
kick-
come
yeah.
in and
Are you
investigate
serious?
everything.
because it's,
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
molestation. That's why. Yeah.
Because
Oh
he
my
made the claim of
gosh.
molestation.
And he
Exactly.
claimed that he got
Well-
molested.
And he
yeah.
did it. The thing is, he said it so many
That was
times or
real
something
dumb.
in school that even though it was all over, he kind of brought it back to what it
Kinda
was
brought it back
to
and made it
himself.
worse, obviously. And his friends were like, "He didn't touch him. He
Yeah.
didn't touch
Yeah.
him."
Oh, yeah.
Because,
When-
like,
when
okay, you could say that he has no friends or that his friends
Yeah.
being bad to him. But no,
Oh, hell no.
I would never lie for my friend.
Hell no,
like
not
that.
like that.
Well,
That
once
is a
no,
bad
you're
friend.
a dumb high school kid, and once like the fucking feet get held to the fire
Yeah.
by the popo,
I want
it's
to know, like,
nope.
why did he stop though? I would have just kept driving.
You want to know?
Oh,
you
for
want
the-
to know
for
the
the
beginning of the
father?
Yeah, for
story.
the father,
You want to
like-
know how the story starts.
Yeah, like,
because it kind
why-
of cuts in the middle of their like altercation.
Exactly.
You
So
don't
it's
really
like,
know
if
what
you're
happened.
not a cop, I'm not gonna stop.
That's true. That's true. I would never stop for
So-
anybody who wasn't a cop.
Yeah.
And
so,
it wasn't like
why
the
did
dude's car
he-
was in front of him, and it's
No.
not like he like pulled some
Exactly, he
maneuver
was
and was like,
behind him.
"Hang
Exactly.
on,
He came up
whippersnapper."
to him. I thought it was a cop too when I first saw the video.
That's
I
what-
couldn't
yeah.
tell.
Not
but
when I
was
heard
like,
that
no,
voice.
Yeah,
Not when I heard
okay.
that
Hey,
voice.
that voice.
No, I
What if it's a
never heard a
fake
cop
video?
sound
You
like
can't be
that
a
in
cop
my
and talk like
life.
What if
that.
it's a fake
Never.
video?
What if it's a fake video?
The
fake
whole
video.
thing.
I have a theory. I have a theory. I have a lot of.
Ooh,
I have
blankets
some
off.
theories.
Blankets
Oh,
off,
it's getting
ladies.
serious.
Some
Blankets
people
off.
believe in aliens. I believe in the government. I believe the government comes
What
up
did
with.
you just say?
I believe in the government. I believe in the government. I believe the government comes up with crazy viral videos to keep us entertained and not mad at them.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Like,
well, that happens though. I mean,
I don't
that's a
think
media
it's true, but it's my
diversion.
conspiracy theory. You know.
They say
But
it's
something.
true, things like
Yeah.
that. Like to divert like war-related stuff. Like they have like different like celebrity things go down.
I'm saying like now in the future we read about World War II and we find out all about this American sent propaganda that these people had no idea about.
Yeah.
In 200 years, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, yeah, we put out 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah, because like why not? The internet's so easy to make things viral. Like why not? You could divert anyone's attention.
Well,
in
it
any
happens all the
direction.
time. I mean, there's always it's like doing gotcha stories and putting out stuff that's not real, and then people
Super
cover it, and then it's
sensationalized.
This
like,
is-
whoops.
The one that I think is real fucked. Do you remember Rachel Dolezal? Rachel
Yes.
Dolezal is the white woman who said she was black, and then
Oh, yeah.
whole country got involved
Yeah.
into it. It is an evolving story that went on for weeks because the media kept coming out with information, new updates about it. At the same time, there's also a video that went viral of a cop going to a pool party, pushing down some black girls, and being
Oh, yeah.
absolutely insane. These
Yeah.
things happen at the same time. One of these things, got mass media coverage,
Yeah.
made its way into pop culture, and
Yeah.
will be remembered for this year. The other one, whatever.
Well-
Al Sharpton talked about it.
Yeah, well, it's because one was just happening so much and was so prevalent with people, whatever. It was like people got kind of tired about
It's
it.
just we like these stories are fun, and
That's the
Well, the
thing.
other
Anything that
thing
makes
was-
you say what the fuck is gonna obviously hit more.
Yeah,
So
especially like crazy human interest shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm white, but I'm pretending to be black. It's like, why would you do
It's
that?
fun.
Why would you make your life harder
it's
on
fun.
yourself?
The same thing just happened with the Instagram girl I sent on Neil. It's another evolving story that we all get involved with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe the government's behind it,
The government.
or aliens.
Why aliens? Why do they care?
I don't know.
Social experiments.
Yeah,
They
you kind
wanna know
of
about
you
us.
kind of
Experiment.
negated your whole thing when you went to aliens. I was like, and you're a nut job.
I
Cool.
want to
All right,
believe.
never
I want to
mind.
believe in aliens. I want to.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in aliens?
Well, I mean, wait. Why don't you? You don't have
I
to believe.
do.
You don't have to
Could.
believe in little green men. You can just believe that there are celestial things out there.
Sure. There's
I
a
know
lot.
that-
There's
Just
a
like
lot
there
of
are in
unknown.
infinite universes.
There's a lot of unknownness.
I'm sure
in
there's
there.
something out there, but I want to believe that they're here too. and
Oh.
we don't know. You ever seen the Scooby Doo movie?
Scooby
There's a
Doo.
Scooby Doo movie
about
with
X-Files?
aliens. Or X Files.
Yeah, there you go. That was more
Watch
real.
out.
You guys don't
Heroes.
think? You guys don't think
Heroes.
aliens could be real?
I think they can, and that's totally fine and normal. But I think, much like an anime, it comes in many forms, and it doesn't matter. It could be like Parasite, they could be like Brilliant, or they could be like Terraform Mars. You know, the cockroach things. Like it could be anything.
Let me tell you guys a second about this show called Terraform Mars. This is one that Reina made me watch for that show that we used to do that's coming back.
Listen.
It's an anime about it's about these people,
Astronauts?
humans,
humans.
but like they're like young people. Like, hey, I would have an Instagram, and they send these kids to Mars to fight these aliens that look like giant buff cockroaches.
They're like 10-foot tall cockroaches that are like stupid fast.
Oh wait, are the aliens like us? Like,
No, the aliens are the cockroaches that are 10 feet tall, stronger than us, have like metallic skin and slice your
That's
faces off.
terrifying.
Yeah, anime's
That's real
great.
terrifying.
Anime's
And it's
great.
on Mars.
You do not have to look it up. Basically, okay, the anime was so
No, Will's
gruesome
committed.
that when they put
He's
it up,
wired
they
in.
censored half of it and it wasn't even watchable because it was so gruesome that they
Oh
censored it.
wow.
What is that?
Think about
Is that a
that.
giant
What you think
cockroach?
about that?
It's great. He looks like a monkey.
He looks like
But look at that half girl.
What
Like
was
she's
that?
ripped apart. Those are ribs.
what was that Paul Rudd superhero movie that just came out?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
That's what he looks
like an
like.
ant.
He looks like Ant-Man.
I recently saw
Blacked
Ant-Man
out
and
Ant-Man.
I
it
never
was
saw
not
it.
that good.
I didn't see it.
I really love heist movies, so I was really excited about Ant-Man, but it is not that good.
One of the reasons that I don't want aliens to be real, because what if they're like way better than
Dangerous?
us?
They are way
I
better
mean, they
than
are way
us.
better than us. But like you said, they could come in many forms. It could be like a little flower alien that we didn't know about.
You know what I always loved about Transformers? A flower alien. I mean, yeah, spores. But I loved Transformers. It's weird because it's like Shia LaBeouf. But they chose the storyline where the aliens brought technology over and we reverse engineered it, which is why we have the technology we have now
Oh,
at
yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah.
I love that. I thought that was brilliant because it's like they're obviously smarter than us. What did we learn from them? Oh, we didn't discover
But it
this
has
technology
to be because it's like it's the big unknown. It's the mystery, right?
love
And
it.
it's like they have to be superior,
how's
especially if they're here. If they've globe trotted, if they've universe trotted all the way to Earth, it's like ooh.
They had
how'd
to
you do
pass
that?
by Pluto. It's cold over there. It is. All right. Okay, if aliens did come, they probably have so much shit that we could put in our cars. In their spaceship, like passing by Pluto would be real cold. So they have to we put this
Open
thing
your
around.
mind, Wilbur. We don't need cars. We can just like blink and
Zap.
then we're there.
We'll zap.
That's too much. I still need
They're
to travel.
aliens, man.
They're aliens.
They are too much.
They are too much.
You gotta go outside of your celestial
I gotta,
thinking.
I gotta make them like
Bruh.
us though. They need to have their own kind of cars. I want to know what an alien refrigerator is like. Alien chefs.
What do they eat?
What do they eat?
Humans.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. I'm so
What if they
cruel.
said? What if they came to Earth and they were like, "All right, we are the aliens that you want, perfect aliens, everything. We're also super beautiful looking humans, but with."
Can we fuck them?
They're like,
Oh,
"Sure, you
I'd
can
fuck
fuck
an
us and
alien.
everything, but we
I'd bang an
want."
alien.
They're
and
perfect and beautiful. I mean,
they're
that's the next logical question.
they're like,
I'm a goddamn animal.
we're super
I gotta
hot.
reproduce and eat.
They're like, "We're super hot. We don't even look like any of the races. We're a new race, and we're super hot. And all you guys want to fuck us, and we got all this amazing technology, but we need about 500,000 of you guys.
But wait,
Shit.
do they have tentacles?
Some of them.
Oh,
Sounds
I'm
You
down.
have to take a risk.
I think
I'm
it sounds like
in.
only the 1% are going to get these aliens.
Like,
They're
you
going to
know-
sacrifice people. It's going to be like gladiators, and then it's going to be like, look at my alien.
It's like sexual
Okay.
Hunger Games.
Look
You
at
know-
all my.
You know the percentage of us with asthma? That's how many of them have tentacles. So there's like 15% of
Oh,
us.
wait, I don't want.
What's
I
like
don't
an
want it to be
alien? It's like
deformity.
freckles. It's like
It's
alien
if you
freckles
have
with some
the amount of
antennas.
people that have freckles, the amount of them have tentacles.
tentacles.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So it could be.
That's a great ratio. I'm down. I'm in.
Aliens.
But can we just give them 500,000 of our people?
Of us, 500,000 is
I won't
not
make.
a lot.
I won't make that
prisoners.
decision.
Can they have
7
like the
billion
They're
people
not
that are
going
in
to
jail?
imprison them. They're
We
going
can
to
have
just
the
take them.
prisoners.
They're like, we're not telling you what we're
This
doing.
is a
with
scary
So, like,
society.
Wait, you don't know what they're
Yeah,
gonna
our
do to them?
prisoners,
I don't know about
our
this world we're living
murderers
in.
and like killers and all. Like, take them. Don't take
them.
like.
If they're on death row,
Yeah, take them.
if you're in a week from death row, you got to go.
I mean, yeah.
Like, what do it for mankind?
So that we can all
what are they
have sex
doing?
with these
no,
aliens
no,
who
they give
just
us the
came?
technology
I
too.
don't like the society that you have concocted, Wilbur.
It's
I don't want
bizarre.
to live in this world.
This is a really complicated question. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I have so many
I
more
don't know.
questions now.
Like, you want to know about the aliens?
I do,
Opened up
I do.
Pandora's
Okay.
box here.
Wait, so is it that they're going to give us technology, or they're going to give us sex?
They're gonna give us everything we want, mostly technology.
They're
I
perfect.
was
Give
interested
them-
in the
They're
technology.
perfect and
But we have to give
beautiful.
them 500,000 of
Yeah.
ours
return.
Of
in
our
return of all
people.
those things.
Yes.
But we don't know what they're going to do with them. They might reproduce with them. So if we give them criminals, it might be a very bad
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
You
Very
need
bad.
to
Reina's
assume
so
it's going to be
smart.
death.
It's going to be bad.
Reina's so
Slow.
smart. Or we give them our AIDS people.
Oh,
then they can know.
then they're going to have super AIDS. Oh
Yeah.
my
Then
God.
they can have
Oh my
super
gosh,
AIDS.
no.
This is too much.
What's the next story?
That's the natural evolution
wanted
of
to
this
talk about
horrible thing.
space AIDS.
Well, these aliens are they're taking over, man.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, they can't. We aren't gonna give you 500,000 of us, but you can take like one of our states and then
Great
One of our
scenario.
Which
states,
one,
there
though?
you go.
Florida.
whichever the least
Oh, right,
one.
Florida.
Take
Yeah.
Florida. That's more than
Florida.
500,000.
That's
Yeah, it's already
perfect.
in the way anyway.
There you go. It's in the way anyway.
Okay, our other news story that we have is a story of porn star Jenny Jizz.
I love her.
Before we
no, I
talk
can't.
about her name is Jenny
Jenny
Jizz.
Jizz.
They were like, all right, she's like, all right, I want to be a porn star. All right, what are we gonna call you? What's your porn star name, Jenny?
I want it to be clever.
So like Jenny Jizz.
It's
And
perfect.
it's
Do you
like
think she
an
made it up, or do you
alliteration.
think that like when they come up with their porn
Like a
She
pimp,
made
like
it
a
up.
penis name.
do you think they make it up, or do
Nah.
you think like the
The
producers
porn
are
pimp?
like,
The porn
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 pimp?
pimp?
Yeah.
The
or do you
porn pimp
think,
gives the name?
yeah, do you think that the
name's
producers make
Leroy.
that up?
No, she
I
makes
think
it up.
she makes it up. I
It's
think she's
her
allowed
brand.
to. Yeah, she's allowed to
I
brand
think
herself
you
whatever
have
she wants.
input. I think you know, I don't know if it's like Mark Wahlberg and Boogie Nights or something like, oh yeah, Dirk Diggler. I think it's like, no, what's your first name? Maybe usually it's not even their real first name. Usually
Yeah.
it's just something that
Yeah.
sounds.
It's like an alliteration, or it's
Yeah,
like
always.
Well, see, with Jenny Jizz, it's really easy because it's like, oh, you must be a porn star.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
obvious.
question.
See,
that
there-
sounds like
sometimes-
Jazzy Jeff to me.
It does
like
sound like
DJ
Jazzy
Jenny
Jeff.
Jizz.
There's like some.
Oh,
There's like.
I love it.
There's crossover between stripper and porn star names. Like some stripper
Crystal
names could be
Chandelier.
porn star names, but some porn star names could not be stripper names.
know,
Yeah, like
they're-
that could you don't know. Is that a
Crystal
stripper or
Chandelier
porn star
could
or
be
porn-
a stripper. You
They're
don't
like
know.
stripper porn
Crystal
star.
Chandelier.
Crystal
Yeah,
Chandelier.
you like
I
that?
would love to
I
make
do
a
like
video
that.
where
That would
you.
be my name.
Yeah.
I would love to make a video where it's called "Is this a stripper name or a porn star name with the
There-
living U.S. presidents?" And they have to guess.
Oh my God, that's so
That's
funny.
pretty good.
I want to see Bush and Clinton just sitting there at a table like, I think that this one, that's my Bill Clinton. This one, I
That's
think
great.
this one's a porn star. And of course he would trust
would
him.
know.
Why would you not trust Bill Clinton?
Right, yeah.
Think of a reason or two.
Okay.
What are we supposed to be talking about?
yeah,
So
Jenny
the
yeah.
Jizz?
actual
Her
story,
name. Yeah.
Jenny
Lay it
Jizz,
on us.
the porn star, decided that in honor of Veterans Day, which is coming up.
It was yesterday.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yep.
She decided. Sorry, y'all. Thank you for your service. In honor of that, she said any veteran
That comes to the
that comes
sausage
to her
castle.
that isn't too smelly and isn't too hairy that comes to the sausage castle,
What
she
can
will
they
blow
do?
them.
Oh,
Blow them. Yeah, she'll straight blow you and let you. What is it? Is she gonna let you? Come on her
yes,
face?
that's
I
the
don't
best
know.
part.
On your face?
She's
Let
no,
you
she's gonna let you
jizz
come
on
on
her
her
face?
face.
Is she
Oh
really?
my God.
They're gonna let you Jenny Jizz on her face. Yes,
Jizz on her face. Oh, and the
they're serving our country. Will.
So she serves them.
Oh God.
What?
I want to see the read the specific.
Bam, nailed it. Nailed it.
She said specifically, when it comes to come, I'm so excited. So this
I
is her
cannot hide
art,
it.
right?
I mean,
Can we say this is her
Come,
art?
come is
Is
in
this
her
art?
name. Come is in her
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
You wouldn't call yourself Jenny Jizz unless you like jizz.
I just can't. DJ
So they're
Jenny
just
Jizz.
letting anybody come in. Like they don't have to
You gotta be a
pay
veteran.
or anything.
You
But
gotta
she
be
has to be a
proven.
veteran.
You have to
but she
serve
can
this
decide,
great nation.
like after maybe you walk in and you smell like you've been homeless
No
for a couple
crusty
years.
dicks. No crusty dicks.
No, no schmegma.
No, ooh. Chicken shawarma, huh?
Oh, that meat already smells sweaty. So
Your throw up noise was so good.
yeah, so she can decide whether
Oh.
she. I heard
Oh
that.
gosh,
What?
that was
That was
bad.
too much for me.
Yeah.
Jenny Jizz.
So
Oh,
she
God.
can decide whether she gets to blow you or not after like meeting her. So you walk in. I'm sure you're allowed to just walk in through the door, right?
Yeah, right?
You think
And then
it's
she
like an
takes
interview?
a look at you. Yeah, it's
Like an interview. Oh, then the line would be so long. It could have.
How many people did this? Is there like
I
a,
wish
like
we had
numbers?
stats.
They
Yeah,
have
like is
Google
there like
Analytics on
anything?
this.
Maybe she's just doing this to get her name to the market because as you can see here, she has jennyjizz.com. She needs to. You got to send me $15 for saying that shit, Jenny.
Seriously.
I love it when they have their own website. Like, how confident are you?
There, like a
She
lot
is
of them do.
quite
So many
confident.
do. It's a very you got to be an entrepreneur in this hustle.
I love it.
I've
It's
heard.
like
I've heard.
And they all have very similar branding. Like
Well, because
this.
it's such a cash crop selling your body basically, but it's just like you
I
put
would-
it out there, horny dudes are gonna pay for it, so you might as well own
Really?
your own shit.
I wanna
really?
see a dude
Would you let your
do it.
husband do that?
Let my husband
Oh,
jazz
yeah.
in her
Yeah.
face?
Fiance.
Fuck no, why
Yeah.
would that happen?
That was a
ever?
weird question, Sophia.
This woman
I
has
was thinking, like, I was just thinking, like, a
I
lot
thought
of
you were
men
like, would
probably
you let
did
your
this.
husband come on her face? And I was
No.
like,
No.
Probably.
Yeah,
More than
Go
likely.
that route.
She's actually been married to the same guy for 27 years, apparently.
I would not want my wife doing that.
Duh.
Yeah, some people are cool with it.
Exactly.
Some
Like, I don't
people-
He
understand.
he probably worked in the industry.
He's probably her pimp.
It's like whatever.
Oh, she's his bottom bitch. That's why.
No, you can still be very much in love. His bottom bitch. Like, yeah, I let my bottom bitch be
She's
a
like, no,
porn
honey,
star.
I'm doing
Yeah,
it
yeah.
for a great cause.
It's like
I
sex ain't
married
no
my bottom
thing.
bitch.
She said to her, it's not about the money. She said it's for fun. Between her and her husband, they just know that her porn starring is for
She
fun.
likes sucking D. He likes watching her suck D.
Because let's be
Oh,
honest.
he's gonna watch her suck D.
Yeah.
Kids. Do they have kids?
Do they have kids?
They
then
have
he's-
kids.
And then he's gonna
Because
like
you know
suck her
somebody's
toes.
gonna be like, I know what your mom did.
No, I don't know about any.
There's no way she.
I know.
That's nice.
If you're a porn star, I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna tell porn stars what to do because they can do whatever they want. But I feel so bad if you're like 13 and your mom's a porn star, because then all your friends are gonna
No,
find
no,
her.
no, no,
Like,
no,
wasn't
no,
she
no,
giving
no.
us Capri Suns last week?
If you have a
I
13-year-old
know.
and you're in porn,
Yes.
there is something wrong. That is
Yeah.
not like I am in second phase motherhood
it
trying
would-
to still
yeah.
suck a D
It would suck too if
just on
awful.
my face for a
if-
good cause.
if you knew you had a relative doing porn and I'd just be worried that I'd run into him. I don't want to run into
don't
my
ever wanna
cousins.
meet
like
them
run into their
ever
website
again.
or like
No,
run
to
into them in
their-
to
to their
person.
their
clip. To their clip. I'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah, run
I'm
into
on,
the thing,
I'm on
yeah.
porn. Oh, there's Christina. Great.
There goes my boner.
Christina shaking that ass.
There's Christina shaking that ass.
No more.
Oh.
Do you have any hot cousins, Will?
No, absolutely not. I
have
don't like my
one.
cousins. They're all
That's good.
ugly.
That's good.
I'm talking about Christina, which is a real cousin of mine.
Oh God, use a real name.
Alonzo.
Alonzo?
Alonzo.
Oh.
I have a lot of attractive
That's a male
cousins.
cousin.
You do?
Yeah. Wow. She
Show
like
me some
said that
pics
with a wink and a
afterwards.
smile.
I do. I'm just saying. They
That's
are.
fine though. I have one cousin who was very, like I didn't really we didn't like hang out as kids and I didn't really know who she was and it was like some kind of family reunion jam and
This is
I hadn't really seen her.
scary.
so
You bought
I
her a
saw her. No, but I wanted
And then we
to.
held hands.
I was of not drinking age.
Yeah.
I think I was about you hold on there, DVGZ. I was like 15 or 16. Did
you
like
kiss
I
her?
remember I saw her. No, I didn't kiss my
Are you
cousin.
sure?
I'm positive. Trust my brain was thinking it. I was like hormonal and things were happening to my
Yeah, like,
body
she's
and I
just
was
a
seeing these
cousin.
things.
She's just a
I didn't
cousin.
know. It was just I've never seen her before. I didn't have any pre-existing relationship
So
So
with
what
her.
happened when you met her? You were just like,
I was like, oh shit, and they're like, Ricky, this is your cousin, just whatever, and I was like,
Whatever.
nice to meet you. I feel like
Let's
I
not hug.
I
Yeah,
feel like I
exactly.
tried to
Let's
like
not-
do you
Let's
know when you're a
not
kid. I feel
You
like I
gotta
tried
hug
to
your
do
cousin.
something like I don't know. I tried to like
Yeah.
what's you know
We
I
gotta
tried to
hide it.
like
Yeah, hide that
do
bony.
like extra
I'm
madly.
cool.
It wasn't like insta boner. Like it wasn't that. Come on, that's gross. That's gross. I just saw her. She was an attractive young lady.
I just
was-
wanted to say hello.
I was at the lady liking age as you are
You're
at
not
that
in the lady
time.
liking age? Oh, you mean the extreme lady liking age?
Well, no, it's new to you. You have all these hormones. Like you got your first hand job the month before, and you're like,
Yep.
"This is great. This is great. A girl can do this. I don't have to be in my bedroom doing
I don't have to
this,
sit on my hands.
watching fucking
No.
static whatever the fuck
Static
porn
Shock?
that I have.
I love static.
Not static,
Shock.
staticky porn,
Static
Wilbur.
porn.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you don't actually
Get on
have
the
the
train.
channel.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to get there.
I'm sorry.
So your boner's
you
trying to get there, and you're like, "Come on, it'll get clear. It'll get clear."
Porn is too good to
touch the TV.
today. Do you guys know that? How easy it is to get porn?
Yes.
How,
Why do people still buy porn? How are people still like getting caught with porn? Be like, he had 15 terabytes of little kids on there. Be like, what are you doing?
why did you go there?
Little kids? Well, it's always like little kid
It-
porn.
it is
on the-
always
it's always
child porn.
something really bad. It's always the
always
worst story, and it's like just red tube,
I have a friend.
private browsing.
I won't say his name,
Incognito.
even
It's
though.
incognito,
Should
bro.
I say his name?
No.
Okay. Oh, Steve. All right. He came into the
That's
room.
fine.
He had okay. So he has this thing. It's a cardboard thing. You can put your phone in
Oh,
it.
Google Cardboard.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
porn.
Wait, what?
Virtual reality and move around.
Wait,
and
they
look
have
around.
that? Of
Yes.
course they have
And of
that.
course Steve has it.
Oh,
of course
that's
Steve has
great. That's
everything.
brilliant. That's
Wait,
brilliant.
Steve has a fleshlight, and he showed it to me and Darren once.
Oh.
And it was the best story on earth. Did you ever talk about this, Darren? Oh, hell yeah, it's happening right now. I wish Darren was hearing me right now. Oh, hell yeah.
This is
Story
the
time.
one time in the world. It's back when there was like a 2-week period where Darren and I were living in
Yep.
Steve's condo
Oh, hell
before
yeah.
we moved into our place, and it was the one time I wasn't there.
One time you weren't there. For some reason, I went to the mall with Steve and Darren, and then we went back to their house. I'm not really sure why we did this, but we were just hanging out, and then Steve suddenly goes, "Oh, I really have a fleshlight." Like, and obviously, Darren
Well,
and
like
I
you didn't
were
believe him?
No, we
Like
didn't.
you-
No, we didn't. Well, I didn't. I don't know
Mistake
about
number
Darren.
one.
I don't know if Darren just wanted to see it or not, but whatever. But we were like, "No, show us." So he's like, "It's right here." So he brings it out, and it's icky. Just looking at it, it's like an icky thing. There's nothing on it.
Jiggly.
There's that. It looks like what that sounds
They're
like.
different
You know what I
kinds.
mean? You know what I mean?
They're different
Right.
kinds. For
Yes.
different types of sensitivity. There's
Damp
a real
and
vagina
dank
looking
and-
one, and there's one that's just a whole.
And then he comes out with it, unscrews it, and just liquid comes out.
Liquid comes out. Is that like the lubrication? Is there lubrication?
Okay, so he says
It can't be
it's
just stockpiles of Seminole of Seminoles, Florida State Seminoles. It can't be that. It can't be
Steve
that.
said that it's the cleaner, and you're supposed to like leave it in there a little bit, and you're supposed to clean it out. So the
Okay.
cleaner is what came out.
Was it like gooey?
I don't know, because when it happened, Darren and I fell to the floor in the opposite direction and started cracking up.
Like bowling
and I have
pins.
no idea
Could've just
what it
exploded.
could possibly be.
That was his man juices. Don't lie, Steve. You didn't want to clean up. You didn't want to clean up. They don't, there's messages going on over there. Sometimes I feel
Yeah,
like I'm always the one
sometimes
getting the
things
messages.
happen.
It's hard. I know. It's weird.
Okay. All right. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe
Wait,
I
what
won't.
happened?
I don't know.
He got to go set up a
I gotta
light or
do
something.
work,
Well, maybe
yeah.
Darren can jump in and we can talk more about this horrible story.
I can't wait for everyone to see Darren's new hat choice this week.
Look at my hat. Look at my hat.
Oh my
Look at
god!
his hat.
Wait, this is great.
Oh,
This is
it's like a swap.
mid-podcast jump.
There's never happened before.
Right.
I don't like the sound on this. Chris, make it better.
Make it better.
Make it
What do you got?
better.
Okay, we're talking about flashlights here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! That
know.
day was a magical day. I think we bonded.
Do you think
in-
Steve was gonna be happy we told that one?
I don't
Oh, yeah, it's
know.
fine. It's fine.
Steve loves to tell stories, and he hasn't told that one yet.
He hasn't
Maybe
told
he
that.
has, but
I
has.
don't think he would care.
I feel like he forgot about it.
Straight sperm dropped out of it.
Straight
Fell
sperm.
on the ground.
Darren
Straight
can't
That is
sperm.
not what happened.
Darren,
Reina and I almost died
That is,
of laughter.
we did almost die. I was choking. That was the first time I cried.
I wish
Really?
you were
I was,
there.
I was out. It wasn't like crying. It was out this way. It was horizontal tears.
How does that even make
like
sense?
like a goddamn
like an
cartoon.
I wish you were there.
I wish I was
It
there,
was the
too.
greatest moment.
It was magic.
I cherish that moment.
You
I'm
can't
never
make it
there for
up.
anything.
You really
I
can't.
think I remember you guys going because I think you guys invited me to go and I didn't.
What
Good.
You
and I
missed
wish
out.
because you guys
I
went to the
went to,
mall.
like, Cotton On.
Hold on, keep talking. Why did we go to the mall?
I don't know. We were gonna go shopping. Oh, we were shopping for Steve. We were buying him like a new outfit, and he got that Letterman jacket, and he was all excited about it.
How did you get in the picture though?
I don't know.
Guys, Raina doesn't like to hang out.
that is
Raina
not
does
true.
not like to hang
Listen,
out.
I don't get
Raina
invited.
doesn't like
Stop.
to hang out.
Stop.
Sophia's been hanging out.
I don't get invited. That is truth. You know that.
I've
You know
invited
that.
you 1 million times, and no. I
This is
gotta-
how. All right. This is how Will invites me. It's like 5:00. I still have an hour of work left, right? And he'll come in and he'll be like, "You want to come hang out?" And I'm like, "No, I have to work." And he'll be like, "Okay." See how it is. That's literally it. That is it.
I'm
Every day.
very casual.
Wait, do
with
you
my
want him to
hangout
like beg?
invites.
Raina, please.
No, I just want it to happen in a timely manner, not an hour when I
I
still have
don't.
an hour.
I'm
of
not
work
good
left.
at planning things
Neither
in
am I.
advance.
Anytime I plan
They're
something,
not.
I
It gets
always
anxiety.
bail.
Yeah.
I
They're
will
not.
always
No,
bail.
this is what happened. They invited me to go get breakfast, and they called me at like 9:00, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna take me a second to get there." And they're like, "Oh, we're already here."
Yeah.
Why would you guys call
At
me?
least we called. All right, at
Yeah,
least
at
we
least.
called.
I was like,
At
"Wait,
least,
how
I
long are
get
you
it.
guys gonna be there?" And they're like, "I don't know."
10 more
Who knows?
minutes.
10 more minutes.
We're actually on our way out. We're
We
ready to
just
go.
paid. We're leaving.
We actually just paid, but we wanted
Yeah.
the credit of asking.
Sophia, but didn't you feel good that we asked
Didn't
you?
you
like,
feel nice? You know, we
Were
have
you like,
friends.
oh,
And
those
then I
boys.
went
Care
over
about
their
me,
house.
thinking about
Those
me.
And then I
boys.
went over to their house, and they purposely left.
What? No, we didn't.
What?
No, we no. Okay,
I don't even
we
remember
did.
this
We
part.
We
They
We
did.
When they
I'm
did the
sorry,
rock
played-
band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Purposefully leaves. That doesn't even make sense. You invited her to an empty home.
Because I wasn't trying to be a part of it.
Steve organized it. all right?
Sure.
I'm just the rock and band. Rock. What's it called? Rock
Rock
band. It's
band.
just like. It's just
I
too
love that
loud.
shit.
I'm trying to be in my room in
I'm
the
sorry.
quiet. And if I can't do that, I gotta go.
I
Sophia.
very
It's
much
not a
like
you thing.
being Well, I
It's
was
not a you thing.
coming.
It's not a you thing.
I didn't know, and
but it's
you were
just
Wait, so
coming.
too
so
loud.
Steve invited you, obviously.
Yes.
And then you came, but nobody was there.
No, they were. I mean, Steve and Sam and Bree, they were there.
Oh.
But I
don't
wanted
know.
to see them too.
I see.
And they had dipped. They were like, "Oh, they left."
Like
and I was
we
like, "Are
didn't
you
come back and
serious?"
hang out.
Jeez.
They did for like 2 seconds.
I
That sounds
Like
like
he
them.
fell asleep.
Sounds like
Oh
them.
yeah,
He
I was
snuck
tired.
upstairs.
And fell asleep.
Because we were just playing mini golf and shit.
Mini
Yeah, well,
golf?
thank you for inviting
That
us
was
to
when
mini
we were-
golf.
I want a mini
Oh,
golf.
you guys don't want to come to mini golf. That's a concentration.
Yeah, like
Wait,
this.
that's
This
great.
isn't for fun. It's
This isn't
serious.
for
It's
fun.
serious?
This is part of our
It's
career.
It's competition.
Practice.
You
I
want-
didn't know you
I
guys
get
were
it.
gonna be golfers.
You want to make it far? Try to make a hole in one. All right. We
What?
talking teams?
Are you talking team? Oh, now I have to be short. I have to be
it's
on Will's
because
height.
I'm short.
You want
I'm
me to be on the?
sorry.
You're
You want Will to be
blocking
taller
Reina.
than me? Goddamn,
It's
Chris
my
always
bad.
comes up here and tries to tell me what to do.
Chris, you're lovely.
Chris.
You're absolutely lovely.
Everybody's wearing blue today.
Chris is my brother from
Oh,
another
Chris,
mother.
Chris is Chinese.
He is. He is.
You're Japanese.
I know that you guys already discussed this, but I walked out of the room. What did you guys say about Shia LaBeouf?
that
he
you
was
guys liked
a
it?
genius.
It was great.
Okay,
I
the
love
vibe
it.
I got from Ricky is that he didn't like him. Is that
He's saying there's like some privilege involved. You know, he's feeling
Yeah.
good. He's on top.
true?
But
He's not on
But
top.
he's not on top.
No, he was on top like 4 or 5 years ago.
he
Yeah.
was on top.
He was
huh?
killing it.
Yeah.
But now
And then
he's
he
like
went,
exploring different avenues. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows that acting is not his thing anymore.
but he's so
exploring
good.
other
He
things.
actually
I
is a
know.
very good actor too.
Oh, he is. I think he
What is
is.
it? Disturbia? Is that the Disturbed?
Oh,
yeah,
Disturbia,
he
yeah.
was
Stuck in the
that
house.
one.
That shit is amazing.
Oh, I've never seen. Is it
Yeah.
scary?
It's like
psychological.
It's more like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It's
like that.
suspenseful kind of.
It's funny that he used to play that teen character. That he used to play
It's
Even
not.
Stevens
Oh, it's
Part
no.
2.
No, 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 no,
no,
no.
yeah,
No.
Mhm. yeah.
I
Even
love
Stevens
that.
Part 2?
Like he was just doing like an older version of that, but now like he's like shown like he's like, oh, I have acting credentials.
Now
I
he's,
can do
like,
it.
fucking-
Now he's he's like, I'm not Lewis. I'm Shia.
He's kind of scruffy though. I'm super
Yeah.
not into that.
I like that.
A lot
I
of girls
he's
think he's
so
attractive.
cute.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
think it. Is it because he's
weird.
confident?
No, I like
I don't
it.
know.
No, I like
It's
baby
'cause
I like
Shia because I'm disgusting.
Yeah, because he's like
Okay, do you know that
I like
movie
it.
he did with Brad Pitt?
the
Fury,
war
I
one,
think?
the war
he
one.
fucking straight up pulled out a tooth because the character was supposed to be like crazy, I guess.
Wait, in real
pain?
life?
So in real life, he
life.
pulled out his tooth.
So he has so that's like an implant.
I
It's
guess
a fake
now.
tooth.
You know, one time I've used like an app because of a video I had to make.
Oh, shit.
I
Tell me
downloaded
about that.
I still got it on my phone.
Tell me
Ice
about that
Effects.
Oh,
yeah.
geez, you gotta
Oh, the
commit.
meth
Yeah,
one?
I downloaded a whole app. You know how long it took? Like 10 seconds because
Yeah.
it's really fast now. Am I the only one? When you downloaded an app, it's way faster than it used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
no,
not
now
me
it
because
is.
my phone's real old and you can't stop making fun. I know. Listen,
success.
my contract is going to renew in December, so that's when I.
Oh, I'm getting mine too then.
Mine's
Let's go
bullshit.
shopping
Every
together.
time I try to buy an app, it makes me put my password in, and I always forget my password because
So
I
you
always have
gotta
to
find out.
restart it.
Do
and
your
it's just like
thumb.
this-
You don't have.
It doesn't work if you haven't logged in yet. I think. Or
So
some
just set
shit.
it up.
I
Well,
don't know.
no, I think you have
Make
to go
it
to the
easier,
Steve
App
Jobs.
Store.
Steve Jobs, make it easier.
Steve Jobs. I love
damn.
Steve Jobs. I can't stop thinking of him. That's why I didn't want to watch that movie. I told
you
you
watch
guys.
it, though?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
good.
It's very
it was
good.
really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
It was
Steve
really
Jobs.
good.
Okay, I mean, regardless of the movie or not, I mean, because you know, movies like they even said this movie is like it's like a not a fantasy, but it's like an exaggeration. It's an artistic representation of his life. Regardless, he has lived such an interesting life.
Yeah,
I
Well, they
didn't
say
know that there was all
always.
that. Like he was so negative. Like he was so.
Oh, he's a
like,
dick.
Yeah, I didn't know
was a
that.
dick.
I was like, wow, is he really this
don't-
mean?
I think brilliant people are dicks.
Is it dickish though? Like I don't think he like people
He
say he's a
was.
dick, but like I think he's just to the point. He
Yeah,
cuts
he's
out
to
all
Well,
the
I
the
mean,
bullshit.
we're watching a movie version.
Yeah, and a movie version because no one's like that. In
People
real
who
life.
say he was a dick. No, I think he was worse.
You think he was
Yeah.
worse?
Yeah.
I mean, just say thank you to Apple II.
Oh, say thank you to the Apple too. Oh, so you
like
saw the movie. Yeah.
just
I
say
think
it.
movie. That was what was that Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
That was his only line.
Yeah,
Is that
Seth
you were saying
Rogen's
that?
like,
Can you
yeah.
just say
He
thank
Seth
I'm
you?
sorry.
Rogen got paid $5
Spoilers,
million
maybe.
to come in.
Maybe.
Dude, just say
say
thank you
thank
for
you.
the Apple II.
In like 5 different locations
Right.
throughout the movie.
It just pops up out of
constantly.
nowhere. Just say.
But
I
that
love
movie-
Seth Rogen.
Me
I do
too.
too. He's
I wish
pretty
I was
good.
doing what he's doing.
He's
Do your
grown
best
up.
Seth Rogen laugh.
Ew.
Do yours.
What?
Your best
That's
Seth
how he
Rogen
laughs.
laugh.
He goes.
No, that's more like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
It's weird. I
It's like
can't.
Beavis and Butthead, right?
It is. It's.
That can't
Beavis
be a
and
real
Butthead
laugh.
is like
We don't really know. I don't
Even
know if
hearing
we-
us do it, you can tell it's an awkward laugh.
Yeah.
It's an awkward laugh. Yeah.
It's so
So
weird.
you
What
just never
movie
laughed
did you think of
genuinely?
when you tried to laugh like him? I thought of Knocked Up.
Ah, I was thinking this is the end. There's a scene in the beginning of This Is the End where he's in an airport and someone goes, "Hey, Seth," and he goes,
He laughs a lot in Pineapple Express.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does a
'cause
lot of
they're-
that. He does a lot of that chuckling.
Are they supposed to be high that whole movie?
Of
Yes,
course they
yeah.
are.
You're also supposed to be high when you watch
Hell
it.
yeah!
That's how those
You'd have
movies
to
work.
They should put in the movie like a little thing that comes up in the bottom of the screen that like, by now you'll not be high anymore. Take another hit.
Yeah.
Oh, like a countdown or
Yeah.
something.
Like an adult scratch and sniff. Like at this part in the movie, use this.
You're
Use this
supposed to
type
treat
of
it like a drinking game, but with smoking. Oh, they're smoking. We're smoking.
we're smoking.
What if
There
you
it
so what if
is.
like on a podcast like an open forum like this you said something like, oh, somebody should make this, and then like a year later you found out somebody made that and they like admitted that it was your idea, but they became like a millionaire, but you get no
Yeah,
credit.
would
Would
you
you be
mad?
upset?
But there's proof though. This is clearly on.
If they made millions,
But
yeah.
he didn't do the work. He just said
He
the
just
work.
said
but
the
it's still an
idea.
idea. The
It's my idea.
But don't you have to
property
like
is still.
don't you have to like patent it or like trademark, copyright?
I don't think I can. I don't know how much of the money I can request because I didn't do any of the work for it, like you said. But I want some of the credit.
I was
for
gonna
sure.
say it's still an idea that's independent to
But what if
you,
they
and
just
you came up with
credit-
it organically.
What if
just
they
say
just
created
credit
by
you?
William Haynes. I'll take it.
But you get no money.
But you get nothing,
Yeah.
and this is like
If y'all-
millions.
If you guys are making millions, buy me a car. That's it. Buy me one of those cars that Phil has driving out all the time. Buy me one of those, and we're good.
We gotta talk about what Phil did, or no? Should we not put him on blast?
did he do?
Remember this morning what we saw?
Oh no! I mean, he might. Nah.
I
Wow,
think
that's
we
hard to
should.
determine.
All right, you do it.
I know. I'm like, what?
I want to know
Reina and I
now.
don't know.
Yeah, we want to
not
know.
even that
Tell
bad.
us.
It's not that bad. It's not that
Then
bad.
tell us.
What did
You know how
Da-
Phil's renting a car?
What?
Can we say this? Can we get in trouble?
See, that's what I said.
I don't know.
No,
He
he is
pissed
because it's
in the back seat.
It's in his
No.
vlog. What?
It's in his. Oh, it's in his vlog. Okay,
Yeah, it's in
so
his
Phil's
vlog.
been renting a car.
It's a BMW or an Audi?
It's
It's
a
a
BMW.
BMW.
Yeah. Okay, I thought
Alright.
so.
The white one.
We saw it in the parking lot, and it might have had a scratch.
Might have looked a little scuffed. That clear
That
white
wasn't
car.
there yesterday.
Was you driving like me, Philly D?
So I think maybe someone hit a curb.
No way.
Like someone
Wait,
hit a
is
curb.
that what it looks like, or does it look like somebody hit him?
I don't know, but I went up to it and kind of like inspected it, and it wasn't good.
Try to like scratch
He,
it
like,
off.
scratched
wasn't-
it off.
it was,
Yeah,
I
it's
tried to
a
help a
scuff
brother
mark.
out, and it wasn't good. I'm sorry. Don't go telling Phil, all right?
Oh,
that's
that's
all.
great.
I'm just like, I don't want to. If you rent a car and you do that,
You
ooh,
better be
that's-
careful. These cars are so nice. I
They
just
about
want
to
to
They
sit
fit
and
are.
I'm.
They're so good.
Oh, because I like to sit in my car and hang out. It's a very nice place when you. It's just very. I like to drive on the freeway. I used to like to drive on the freeway until I got anxiety driving again.
What?
But I was cool driving for a long time.
What is this journey we're going through with you? Explain. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. What?
I used to have a
Tell
good
us about
time
the
driving
anxiety.
around. I used to have a good time driving around on the freeway. I used to drive to places for no reason.
I know,
Just
yeah.
to practice my driving. Now I get behind the wheel and I'm like,
He got lucky. He lucked.
wait, what
That's
did I
another
do?
story.
What did I do?
Keep going.
Now I get behind the wheel and I'm just sometimes I'm anxious. I'm like, okay, I got to do this. I gotta
Why?
drive
Because
right.
you think something bad is going to happen.
Yeah,
You
I
think
don't trust
something's-
myself.
You don't
It's like
trust
it's like
yourself.
having a loaded gun is what they said.
Here's what you need to do. You need to get in the passenger seat with Suptic, and you need to fucking drive with him in his FJ Cruiser because you will see God, and then and you will come back to life.
Oh,
and
is he a
you'll-
bad driver?
Oh no, he's not a bad driver. He is so insanely aggressive in that FJ Cruiser, and he just speeds like crazy. You're
So
in
he's-
danger.
he's a
I
good
remember
driver.
this
He's just
from our shark
reckless.
Yes.
thing. From our shark drive. Like
yeah,
that was
him
great.
being
I thought
safe.
I was gonna die.
That was him being safe because you and
got
Jeremy were
chapped
in there.
lips.
He does not care.
He has a good car though. I like
FJ
it.
Cruiser? Ew, no, that thing has like fucking suicide doors, and it's like it's the most ridiculous.
Wait, is that the
What's
ones that
wrong
go
with
up?
that?
Or is that the ones
No,
that
No, they go
open?
sideways,
sideways.
side
Shit.
open.
What's wrong with
He
that?
It's
set
not
that up?
slide. It's side. No.
Oh, okay, that's just what.
I
It
mean,
comes
but
with.
the interior in there, that car is like higher than most other cars.
It
So you'd be
is.
like, me and my friends
It
are like
is.
2 feet above you guys. Oh, and we
Yeah.
got tinted windows. We're looking at you. You can't see me.
You can straight up run people over.
You
with
could
that
You
car.
run
can
people over. You absolutely can.
That
Like
should
with
be
my car,
illegal.
if I hit him, it'd be like, oh shit, I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
zoom,
No, but
Some
he'd
people
go
just go right over the
yeah,
bitch.
right over you. right over the bitch.
I drove his car during E3 because he was still drunk the next day to
drove
go.
that
Yeah, I
car?
had to drive that car.
He was
but
drunk the next day.
He was still drunk the next day.
Damn,
and
he
there's
went hard,
actually
huh?
This
yeah.
is a video game convention.
Yeah. and there's a crazy
TwitchCon.
Snapchat of him
In
pulling,
Los Angeles,
Yeah,
but-
there's a crazy Snapchat of him pulling on my hair while I'm driving, and my head goes completely back while I'm driving in his car. And it was
Oh
like
my
the most
God.
terrifying event
Do
ever.
we need to talk, Reina?
What?
Do we need to talk?
No, it's okay. It's all good. I'm over it.
Didn't you like it when I was your partner in media?
I did.
And
That
we
was my
created
favorite.
a lot of things. I
Yes.
wonder how my life would be different now.
You'd be.
If what?
Well,
if I we kept doing.
it's
Still doing the
okay, we're
anime
gonna-
show?
Yeah.
It's okay because we're gonna bring it back. How much
Is that
have you
have
seen?
you announced that?
Yeah, like everywhere, but it's like not happening.
Oh, it's not real. It's a.
I'm
They had
gonna
a
watch.
promo shoot.
It's a
the one
real
that-
announcement?
The
It
promo.
would happen
Come
if
in
somebody
on a
would
Saturday.
watch anime.
Come in on a Saturday.
I'm in on Saturdays. I'm here in the mornings on Saturdays.
Really?
Yes.
Since when?
When? I've never seen you.
You've never been here on the morning on Saturday.
I'm like, his
I've been
Snapchats
here.
definitely don't show him here.
I've been here. I've been putting in work. All right, I'm here every
Sorry,
weekend.
on what?
Oh,
I don't
hey,
know.
I thought you were talking to Reina. Oh, you're trying to put me on blast.
Who's getting the blast put?
Sophia, where you been on the weekend, huh?
Home in my
Oh,
bed.
you're at home.
At least she's
Yeah.
You think
honest.
you can just hang out? What,
Yeah.
Netflix or what?
And chill.
And chill.
I like getting mad at someone when they don't deserve it.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
like
not
that
like,
too.
it's not like
It's
a real
bad.
mad.
And I'm always the person.
Well, because
you're
your reaction
always
is
the
cute.
person.
And
Look
your
how cute
reaction
you are.
is
Sophia,
cute.
give me your
So we
hand.
have
Look how
to.
cute you are.
It's
everybody loves
like
you.
bullying. It's like the opposite of bullying. It's like inflating.
This is Sophia.
know.
all
I would
right?
have been sued a couple of times if it wasn't for Sophia.
There you
Take
go.
a-
It's important.
Take a look at Sophia. Sophia, hit him with the pose.
Look at this watch.
Hit him with the
watch.
hit him with the pose.
Look at
Let's
these
see it.
rings.
Let me see it. I know you posing. I see your
way.
Snapchats.
mean-
Sophia, what's your Snapchat? I want them to see it. I don't know if you want that out there. Sophia hits him with the pose all day. I
Hit
see
him
it.
with the pose.
God damn. What's that question we're supposed to ask at the end of this?
Oh yeah. So has you ever had anything blow up in your face that you didn't expect? Like what happened with the guy that
You asking me?
I'm
yeah, you
asking-
asking the crowd or us?
Look, we've been using a wide lens. I enjoy it. You
It's
can
real
see a lot
fun.
more. It's fun. Whoa! Kamehameha.
Wait, so what was the question?
Has anything ever blown up in your face?
Or
like
the
by
weirdest
accident?
Wait,
thing
did
that's
you guys
ever
already
happened.
answer that?
No, because I don't
Reina,
think I've
go.
had anything blow up in my face that I was expecting in a different.
Or just something you thought was gonna go a certain way and then went the other completely.
You mentioned one thing before we started.
Oh, that's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
I
though.
got one. I usually okay. So
Will
there,
loves to go first.
oh no, you do have one. I thought you didn't have
No,
one.
no, no.
Okay.
I have the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you story. I'd
Okay.
say it's probably when my car got stolen because that's like really hella
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was.
And it's so bizarre too, considering how like locked down my garage was. But and then they found it. That's weird too. So I'm
Wait,
still driving my same
Wasn't your
car.
stuff in it?
Oh, all of my stuff was in it.
And then was it gone?
All gone. All gone. But like there were like hentai posters and cosplays.
They must have been
and, like,
so-
Hentai.
and fake swords.
they were definitely watching you.
They probably felt
They were
bad
watching
about. Oh, you
you.
think so?
No,
yeah,
way.
I think that they were
Here's what
watching
I
her.
think. I think that it was somebody in cahoots with whoever's in the apartment complex. Mike.
Someone in
That
cahoots with Mike.
motherfucker.
You noticed he bought a new Xbox this weekend, huh?
How did he buy this
shit.
ring?
How did he get that wedding
How
ring?
did he get this?
God
Son
damn
of
It's
a
your
bitch.
wedding ring, all right?
I know, right? It all got recycled, honestly. But I'm always wondering, like, what they might have thought of when they like saw my stuff, because I feel like they just saw a full car and they knew that it was like just full of shit, so they'll just take it, right?
Then they opened the
Then they
door
open
and
it.
12 Pikachus fell out.
12 Pikachus came
Yeah,
out.
like legitimately.
A hentai pillow
How many
flies
Pikachus do
out.
you think they got?
I feel like
They
they
got
were
all of my
watching
fucking
you.
Pikachus.
Oh, and you had a Pikachu collection.
You had a
I feel like they
collection?
were watching you put it in your car though, so
I
they
know.
knew like you were moving.
Yeah.
They knew like.
So-
I
But
feel
little did they
like-
know that inside the suitcase was like all of my hentai posters and like all
What is
of my...
hentai? Is that the anime porn? Uh-huh. You have that stuff?
No, that was a joke. However, wait,
I don't know what kind of weird
wait,
shit
wait.
you have.
I know, right? I'm pretty weird.
believed it.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah.
I actually did have a hentai poster that Lieberman and I used when we went to when we went to Anime Expo and we did the hentai festival together. So I have
I
a
lost my
poster
thought.
in there that has 2 SourceFed nerd
is
stickers
that?
censoring the boobs.
2 SourceFed nerds. Yeah.
And now they have
Wait,
it.
Now
so
they have
do you
that.
think that they stole your car as a getaway? Like they needed a car? Or
No,
they
no, no,
wanted
no,
the
no.
stuff inside?
They wanted the stuff inside, and they were going to sell off the stuff inside, and they were going to strip my car for parts and stuff.
And you
'cause
found the car.
I found the car, but it didn't have a battery in it. It didn't have things in it that were essential to price.
I think you are right. You're right because like if
Yeah.
someone who's like gonna take a car and take what's inside of it and know what to sell, man, they
Yeah.
What if they
What?
were a SourceFed fan?
No, see, okay. People have like asked that and said that, but no, that would never
Julia
be.
Fang.
Rhino Balls, we see you. You don't think so?
No, hell no. I don't think it's like that at all. Also, when we found the car, it was like fully like stripped of everything. Like no essence of like me was in there. Like everything was like cleaned out. Like they waxed it.
Even
they,
the things that you had that were on it, right?
Gone,
Yeah.
gone. The
Yeah,
only thing that
professionals.
stayed was the weird
Professionals.
capybara.
Wait,
Professionals.
they never got caught?
Never got no, of course
Professionals.
not. Professionals.
Wow,
Wait, and this is
shit.
the same car you have now,
Yeah,
right?
And then
it is.
Amanda's got stolen, remember? Like
Wait,
a
really?
couple of days later.
And she found it too, right?
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
you guys
Found
parking?
it in their garage.
In
their
my,
parking
it was in my
garages.
garage.
Two cars get stolen, and somehow Philip DeFranco has enough money to rent 7 different cars.
Severin.
Seven different cars.
Damn, so you got stolen, then you found it, and
Yeah.
you're still driving it.
Yeah.
That's not like kind of, it doesn't creep you out.
It does. It kind of feels like he's been raped, but like
Your car, Watson.
you know, but
Watson.
no. It's just that sensation. Like everything was like taken from
He's
his
been
inside.
kidnapped.
Yeah,
he's been kidnapped and then brainwashed.
Yeah, and things have been done to him.
Kidnapped, abused.
Abused. Something
abused, yeah.
happened to him. But wait, I will tell a dumb story.
Please do.
So when I found it, there was a bottle of Coke and a bottle of that like lemon squirt thing.
Oh, a bottle.
That's
of
his
calling
actual
card.
Coke.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you meant Coke.
No, not like
Like-
cocaine.
The
No, that
Coke
was
Like the
killer.
water bandits Is that from the Home Alone. We'll talk about it later.
So what I did was I put gloves on, put those in a plastic bag,
Yeah.
and
X-Files.
talcum powdered it, and
Wait,
raised.
what's that mean?
It's
Where you-
baby
To
powder.
find
Well,
out.
you
Raise the
you raise the prints because
fingerprint.
there's oil on
You
your
were being like a
fingers.
detective?
Well,
This is
and then-
Reina Scully we're talking
Wait,
about.
did the cops not find the car, but you found it?
No, the cops found the car. They
And they
brought
were
me
just
into the
like, here.
impound.
Oh, yeah,
they
sure.
brought me to the impound, and I had to pay for it.
Wow.
I had to pay
Yeah.
for them to tow my car.
That's bullshit.
crazy.
Fucking bullshit. All right, I'm sorry. I got real mad just
That's
now. That was
crazy.
real. That
Bring
was
it back. Bring it back.
American government.
Yeah, but I
Obama.
raised the prints off of it, and I have their prints now.
No way.
Yeah, and I
Did you
encased
frame it?
I encased
you
it in
can't
resin.
give that to the cops or
Wait,
something?
yeah, you didn't turn it in.
They're not gonna waste their time on that.
So that
That's not
fingerprint
Yeah.
shit in the movies, that's like, unless you're like a murderer, that shit doesn't, they
It
don't
kind
even
of doesn't
care.
matter. They don't care about theft in LA. That's not how that works.
They're like, yeah, if they
Wow.
found every car that would be stolen, that would take another millions and millions
And
of dollars.
personally, like that, what I did there, that was like my therapy. Like that was me being
feel
like,
better now?
Yeah.
I will find you one day, motherfucker.
Wow.
I will find you.
I will find you.
and
So
I will
where do you, where
rip your
is
dick
it?
off.
Is it like
I don't
framed?
know why I looked at you.
Is that framed? Is it framed?
No, it's encased in like this resin, resin hardens, so it's just encased in that. Because I used a lot of resin for cosplay stuff, so it's just sitting in there like preserved.
And Mike's been pretty quiet about it, huh?
Mike doesn't know. Mike
That
doesn't
Mike guy, huh?
know.
Never comes around, huh? Interesting. I gotta have a word with that Mike guy, huh?
I have a story of things that happened to me. That
All
I
right,
just
Sophia,
want.
go. Go,
Mine isn't
Will.
even interesting.
'cause I
Go.
don't.
Mine isn't interesting, but I
happened?
just like, okay, there was this one time. See, I had this friend. She was a girl. I was like, I realized.
girl.
I was like, I don't want to be her friend anymore. I used to like her
wow,
a whole
shade.
bunch. I was like, this friend, don't want to be your friend anymore.
Because she's mean now.
She's mean. Called the girl up with the intentions of saying, yo, fuck you. I wasn't gonna say fuck you. I was gonna say,
Do I
was
know
gonna,
who this is?
Yeah, I was gonna casually say, maybe we don't need to be friends anymore. Then we ended up hanging out that Saturday.
Oh
after
my
that.
God.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I
You've
was-
never
why would
broken
you
up
call
with a friend?
somebody-
I have, but like I was just like, I don't need to do that. I was like, just
Yeah,
solve
just
your
don't
issue.
talk to him anymore. Just kind of
Yeah,
let it
just
slow
let it
fade
fade
away.
away.
Like
Let
let
it
it fade
fade.
away.
Yeah, that friend
I
got
know
that
you're
one.
talking
I'm
about.
glad I did. I was just like, I think sometimes you ever just get bored and you're like, I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to
Yeah.
do this right now.
You need like friendship breaks.
yeah, and I'm glad I stay friends with that
Wait,
person.
so wasn't it what's blown up in your face or what's the weirdest thing?
or just something you thought was going to go some way and went a different way. That's what I think. Yeah, it went out the. He thought he was going to accuse him of molesting him, and he was going to go away. That's why I thought it related to
shit.
the topics that we were doing.
I'm trying to think of something in
Ever
my
since
life
you
that
put on that yellow hat,
I've changed.
This is very
a
new.
whole 24
wanna-
hours.
That's my girlfriend.
you know that movie that everybody loves with Bill Murray with the red hat on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to re-edit that movie and green screen you running in the back and just being a part of the story.
I don't even know what movie that is.
It's a Life Aquatic.
Oh, that's
Steve
a Wes
Anderson.
Anderson. Never seen one
I've
of
never
his
seen
movies.
it either.
What? That one's so good.
I bet it looks good. the images from
Someone
it.
weird is in it. Oh, Gray Goobler, the guy that's in like.
That's a
Criminal Minds.
made-up name.
No, his
Gray Goobler?
His name is Matthew Gray Goobler.
Okay,
I
that's a
couldn't
little
get
better.
there. It's a little better.
Yeah, I've seen it. I went to Barnes and I saw a book of all like Wes Anderson movies. Looks beautiful.
Hold on, did you call it Barnes?
Yeah, he did.
Like Barnes and
He
Noble?
really did. Like like that's his
Like you
friend.
said, beyond.
Like that's his friend.
Beyond.
Beyond.
So we're gonna try to make fun of Darren.
Yeah,
on a
now
public
we're gonna
forum.
make fun of
On a
Darren.
public, you couldn't
Barnes.
wait in 10 minutes
Call it
when
a
this is
name.
gonna end.
It's supposed to end in 1 minute.
couldn't wait.
56 seconds.
So okay, in less than a minute, you couldn't wait.
I could not wait.
Oh, look,
That this
there we
movie
go,
right
right
here,
here.
Life
There we
Aquatic.
go.
Now hold this next to your face.
There, I'll hold it
next
for
to
you.
your
I'll hold
face.
it for you.
What kind of look is he
You need to
doing?
make that face.
I like how
Look
this
down,
is a podcast.
down tilt, up, look up. Your eyes are up.
That's
Chin
you.
Down, chin down. A little bit more constipated. There it is. There it is. There it
That's
is.
you. Now
Take
you're
it
here.
still. There you go.
I bet
got
that's
it.
his best
Perfect.
movie,
We got
too.
it.
All right,
Perfect.
Sophia, what's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the script.
That's cool.
Okay, well, something I thought that was going to happen that didn't happen. I thought I was talking to my sister and my mom, walking into Target. You know, you think the door is going to open, and it didn't, and I ran right into the door.
Oh no!
Like, I don't know what. Like, I'm just having a conversation with them, you know, and the doors, like, they slide
Right.
open.
Automatic
and so,
doors.
Exactly. And so I didn't see that it said, please use other door, but my sister and my mom did. And so I'm just, like, still talking to them, like, yeah, da 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 da.
Bam.
That's
Right
on
into
them.
Right
That's
into
on
the door. And they
them.
just started cracking up, and I had, like, a bruise right here.
No. Now I feel bad that I
I
laughed.
bet
I
that's-
laughed a lot just now. I'm sorry.
I
I
bet
was
if
like,
you-
what is happening? I was like,
so
why wouldn't you guys
cute.
tell me? They were like, we didn't want to interrupt. I was like,
I saw a video.
That's
I bet.
amazing.
I bet if you the Target security footage, there are millions of people.
That do
Laughing.
that. They should have a
Yeah.
compilation.
They
Yeah,
should-
you
Target
might
should
be
have
on
a
the
compilation
internet.
video.
could be on-
You might be
But
there.
that just
Let's
went
check it out.
viral. Remember, we just saw this week or
Yeah.
last week. This woman in a hotel, apparently she might have been stealing, ran and it hit a
They
glass
had
door.
they
and
had
it
the revolving
broke.
doors,
Uh-huh.
and she ran and didn't see it, and boom, it just.
And it-
sorry,
She
microphone.
hit
I'm
a-
sorry, it
She
shattered.
hit it. Yeah.
She hit a revolving door.
And then she just
I'm sorry,
ran.
I can't
And then-
ignore
yeah.
that.
Yeah. She's
Wow.
just stupid. She
Because
just
you're
was
trying
in
to
the-
steal some shit.
When you're like the adrenaline,
Adrenaline,
rushes.
endorphins,
Yeah.
it's gone.
The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. It might. I don't think it's the weirdest, but it's one of them. It's the Jackson story. That's
The
I'm going to tell a
Jackson.
very brief version. When we were at the mall,
I don't know what you're talking about. This might be too much.
the Jackson family.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do that.
So
Yeah.
one time, Will went to the mall, and he so happened to see Jermaine Jackson.
I just happened to see Jermaine Jackson after
At the
just
mall.
talking about Jermaine Jackson.
That's weird.
And
That's
I've
weird.
shared a story with Will that my mom, at one point, can I get in trouble for this? At one point, my mom might have dated the man. And it was just something that my mom always told me as a kid. And I never have proof because I was young.
Yeah.
And then Will saw Jermaine at the mall and was like, I have to do it. Right?
Yeah,
You were
I was like, I knew that coincidentally that this man had a story with Darren, and I was like, I'm never going to see Jermaine Jackson ever again in my
Right.
life.
Right.
This is a
Right.
one chance thing.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I was like, hey, you might have known a Filipino woman, like
And
20s.
he was with his son, right?
And he was with his son.
Are
Right,
you
right,
joking?
yeah,
So I was like, oh, I just put you on blast
Oh my
about.
God.
Wait, so say
Oh my
what you said to
gosh.
him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just said, did you happen to date a Filipino woman?
Yes.
Named whatever.
In
And
the
he-
80s?
And he was like, nah. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, what did he say? He was like,
Was she bad though?
was she hot though? I was like, yeah, she is. And he was like, yeah.
He said, tell your friend that I did. So then, that enough. I was like, oh my God, that's fucking amazing. I wish I was there. But then
Holy
maybe
shit.
a month later,
we
Will and
went-
I are at the same mall and we're walking out of H&M. And I go, Will, that's Jermaine right there.
That's Jermaine.
Jermaine is there again. This time he's with, I think, his now wife.
His now wife.
And I'm like, I'm nervous. I'm fucking shaking.
yeah.
I'm like, I gotta do this. I gotta go up to him and talk to him. This man could have been my stepfather.
Right.
There was a chance. So I think about it for a second, and then I go up to him and I go, okay, this might be a little weird. But one, amazing to meet you. This
course.
is,
Yeah,
this is
of course.
incredible.
You gotta.
But two, I think you kind of proposed to my mom. Is that true? And like he kind of looked at his wife and like looked at me, and then you were kind of standing behind me.
Yeah, I was just observing. He was like, did I do that? Because they talk like that.
Yeah,
They talk-
he has a really high pitched voice.
It's
and
great.
He then denied it.
He
right?
said no. Yeah.
I believe that he denied it because his wife was
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna
definitely.
say,
And like
yeah,
some weird,
yeah.
strange, but like he was like, I have to see a face because I'm not really that good with names. I was like,
Yeah.
she was a Filipino. Her name is this. It was around this time, and he kind of denied it. But I feel like because his wife is there, he's not gonna admit to that.
Exactly.
No
Yeah.
way, dude.
But I got a picture with him anyways. And he admitted to it in some way when Will mentioned it. So I was like, that's good enough. That's good enough for me.
That's good enough. We got
Dang.
Jermaine Jackson.
Story.
That's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me.
We're
That's
gonna run
really
into him though.
fantastic.
Yeah.
We're gonna run into
I'm
him.
gonna see you again.
There's gonna be another
Oh,
time. He's gonna be by himself this time.
Yeah.
You think we're not gonna see you? No. So thank you everybody for watching the SourceFed podcast.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
William Haynes.
I'm Sophia.
I'm Darren Girdner.
I'm Reina Scully.
Oh, I didn't say my last
Listen
name.
to Sheet and Text Back podcast if you want more of Will and I. Okay.
Ho.
Hey, no, also don't forget
Yo,
to subscribe
mama.
to Superfanic Frenzy.
Subscribe to Super Panic
Check out
Frenzy.
Sophia's Snapchat.
So Florena.
Hell yeah, hit her with the pose. And that's it.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ricky, I swooped up on you.
My stomach doesn't look like that. I had to twist like a goddamn pretzel, and this took 2 hours to take this picture. I just wanted to make you aware of that fact that this isn't perfect.
Yeah.
Initial.
My initial was I had some gross porn I was gonna put on my forehead, but I
that
didn't want to
would've been
do
really
that.
fun.
It would have been, but we were in line with kids, and I was
Yeah.
like,
If you just
Fuck
put
it,
up the
they'll
word
learn.
pussy,
I love my job.
Welcome back to People Be Like. Be in my foot space the whole time.
Oh, was that in your leg space?
He's barefoot. You can just
Yes.
step
I
on him.
am. It
Crush
would
him.
hurt me.
Should I remove my grapes?
What?
Oh, should
no,
I
no, no, no,
remove
no,
my-
no, no. That adds some spice to this.
Spices it.